Hey guys, so we are going to do lesson 2.2 today. It is kind of a continuation of what we started yesterday, except instead of working on area, we are going to move on to perimeter. So to start with, let's go ahead and define what perimeter is. Okay, a perimeter is basically the distance around a two-dimensional shape. All right. The distance around a two-dimensional shape. So when we're talking about perimeter, we can use the units that go with the lengths, right? So basically, we can use feet, we can use centimeters, we can use miles, whatever goes with the length of the figure that we're talking about, or like the dimensions of the figure, that's what we stick to. Unlike area, which uses units squared. So I will go ahead and write that as unit of the dimensions. Okay, it works a lot like length. So, for example, as I mentioned, feet, inches, centimeters, whatever have you, you don't need to square them for perimeter. That's what I want to highlight here. So, if we look at this shape, right, we want to figure out the perimeter, and remember, that's the distance around the shape. And because we're on a grid, we can count, right? We can be like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Basically, I'm counting each of these lengths. And so I got a total of 10. And because there's no units available, I'm just going to write the word units. Anytime that I ask you for a unit and I didn't give you one to start with, you can just use the word units. Okay? And the way we found it was we counted the boxes around the shape. Okay, it was the boxes outlining the shape. Again, I apologize for this questionable handwriting. All right, so counting is lovely when you're on a grid and stuff, but similarly to yesterday's video, we can't really always count piece by piece, right? That's not realistic. It's not efficient. And so an easy way to think about perimeter is if you have the lengths of various sides of the shape, you can just add them all together. So when you're finding the perimeter, it's equal to the sum of all the side lengths. Okay, so basically when we're doing this, we are adding all the side lengths. Okay, and it's important for you to remember that it's only the lengths on the outside around the shape. You can think of it like a fence, right? A fence is surrounding some property. So down here, let's go ahead and do some practice. We have a triangle which has sides of 3, 3, and 2. So to find the perimeter, we'll do 3 plus 3 plus 2. And that's going to give us 8. All right, this one, we have 7 and 3 written. Now, here's the thing. We can't just do the ones that are labeled, right? There are 2 whole other sides that we have to consider. Because we can tell this is a rectangle, we can assume that this side is 3, this side is 7. So we would add all of those. 3 plus 7 plus 3 plus 7. Okay, that's going to give us a total of, let's see, we got 10 here, plus another 10. We get 20. And, oh, I already made a mistake. I didn't include a unit in my first answer. So I'm going to go ahead and fix that. Even I forget sometimes. All right, and our last practice problem here, we have 7, 5, 4, 5, 3. We're going to add all those together. All right, so when we add all of these together, let's see, we get 7 plus 5 is 12, plus 4 plus 5 plus 3. So we get, this ends up being 16 plus 8. You can also use your calculator to add this, but I just decided to do it piece by piece here. So 16 plus 8 gets us a total of 24 centimeters. So I know that my perimeter here is 24 centimeters. Okay, and that's all there is to it. Just add all of the side lengths around the shape and you're done.